What is up, you geezer, bloke tight geezers? It is Chris Modern9 here. So, Chelsea have played their very first pre-season match under Maurizio Sarri in Perth, Australia, and they've won 1-0 against Perth Glory. Wow, some real positives. I've just finished watching the game, and there are huge positives. Massive, massive positives. I'm going to start off with a certain Jorginho. Oh my days. When they said this guy was good, they weren't bloody lying. Wow. So, I think this guy is that one player that we have needed for so long. Since Frank Lampard. Since the days of Frank Lampard. This guy knows how to pass. Like, I think I've got some stats. Let me just, one moment. So, I've got some stats here. According to Standard Sport, Jorginho touched the ball 101 times and made 98 successful passes on his Chelsea debut, and he only played 45 minutes of football. Holy shit. I think this guy is like, if you have a fire, right, and you need it to be fueled up, you've got a bag of coal, and you're throwing it in, you're throwing it in, you're throwing it in, and you keep that fire roaring and roaring and roaring. Chelsea is that fire, right? You're throwing all this coal into it to keep it going. The coal is Jorginho. This guy knows how to pass. Every time he had the ball, he was passing it out. Every time he got the ball, he was passing it into space, passing it into the attackers to create an opportunity. Where has this guy been? Where has he been? Like, he is the player that Fabregas wishes he could be. Now, I know that Fabregas is getting on a bit now. He's not the kind of player that everybody was expecting him to be. But I think later on, I think Jorginho is going to be the player that replaces Fabregas. I don't know about the future of Fabregas. He was alright as well, by the way. I'm not saying he was bad, but Jorginho, just like, I understand why Man City wanted him, and I'm so happy that we nicked him from them. Like, he is such a great looking player. I mean, just the touches he was making, the passes he was just, oh my days, it was amazing. Some other players that absolutely excelled, Hudson-Odoi. That boy has energy. That boy has so much energy in the tank. Like, oh my days. The runs he was making, the challenges. He was winning the ball. He was running up the left-hand side. He was getting the balls into the box. Like, he has so much energy. It's remarkable. How has this guy not been able to play for us? That's the problem. The problem with players like him is that they're going to give us so much energy, and then the club is just going to loan them out. And, well, Sarri's not going to have an opportunity to even look at these players. And that's what really pisses me off about the board. About whoever's in charge of dealing with these deals, the people to go out on loan. Absolutely. I hope that we keep Odoi. I hope we keep him. Because he is just such a great player. Like, he has a lot to give. He's only 17 years old. And, well, he's only played 2 professional games for Chelsea. And if he's as energetic as that, we've got some player. We have some player. And yes, I know I've said this about so many players that have played for Chelsea and have been whisked out on loan. So my analysis on him is kind of like irrelevant, because we all know he's going to be loaned out. Whether I say good or bad things about him, it doesn't really matter. They're still going to loan him out. There's nothing I can do about it. Another player who excelled for me, I think, was Ross Barkley. He had a few opportunities to score for Chelsea, and I think that's promising, because when he was bought by Chelsea in January, he didn't really have very much game time because, Kante was doing well and Fabregas was playing quite a bit. Even Bakayoko, as bad as he was, I honestly felt that he was in front of Barkley in the pecking order. But looking at him in this game, I think he has a lot to give. He's got a lot of energy, and he could be a real cheap player for us. I think we only bought him for like 15 million. And he looks very, very good on the ball. Very, very, very strong as well. Very, very well built as well. I like my built Chelsea players, and I think he's been doing a bit in the gym. I think Barkley has. Another player that really excelled for me when he was on was Tammy Abraham. Now, he's been on loan at Swansea last season. He was on loan at Swansea, scored quite a few goals, and again, this guy was just as good as Hudson-Odoi was. Very, very energetic, very good. Again, a very young player. Like, we've got so many of these young players. It amazed me that we have so many young players. And I bet you, I said this on Twitter, I bet you that if you put the entirety of our young players that went out on loan, made them an entire team. I reckon they could have done better than that deadwood of a team that played under Conte last season. Not joking. I honestly feel that that's the case. Well, obviously, N'Golo Kante, Eden Hazard, obviously exemplary from that because we all know how good they are. But, well, let's hope Hazard stays. I hope he does. I think we've accepted that Thibaut Courtois is pretty much gone, I think. Hazard, I think we can hold on to him. I think we really, really can. We just got to have that all-important talk between Sarri and Hazard. If they are in agreement with a plan, then I hope Hazard stays. I really hope he does. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. And hopefully, Eden Hazard will have a good season under Sarri. So overall, 1-0. I mean, the result isn't all that important. What's more important are the players' performances. Jorginho, exceptional player. Exceptional. Hudson-Odoi, excellent, very energetic, really knows how to cross a ball, knows how to win the ball. He's got a lot to prove. Got a lot to prove. And under a manager like Sarri, who likes his young players, likes to mould players with youth and experience, he's going to really excel. And then we've also got Tammy Abraham coming back from on loan from Swansea. So, again, very, very energetic player. Couldn't fault him in any way. Ross Barkley as well. Very, very good player as well. And there you go, guys. 1-0 win over Perth Glory in the very first pre-season match. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing very many Chelsea videos lately. There's just not been very much to talk about. I mean, I tend to leave the transfer latest news updates to the actual proper Chelsea channels. I like to watch those. But I kind of want to base myself more on the football itself. I mean, if there's like a big Chelsea signing or what have you, I'll talk about it. If a manager's been sacked or a manager's been appointed, then I might talk about it. But I want to sort of focus more on the football matches. Again, like I said, any players that go out or get signed up or whatever, I'll probably do a video on those. But yeah, let me know what you thought about the game in the comment section down below. What did you think of Jorginho? What did you think of Hudson-Odoi? What did you think of Tammy Abraham? What did you think of Ross Barkley? In fact, what did you think of everybody else? I mean, I didn't mention Ampadu. I didn't talk about Pasalic. There's so many players that I didn't mention in this video. So let me know what you thought of those players as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. And yeah, until the next match, I shall see you later. Hey door, and peace.